Hello, students. I wanted to share a little bit about your group project, specifically the peer discussion report that'll be due this week. Just to make sure that you're clear about it, feel free to email me any questions. But it's a pretty simple assignment this week, but it will require you getting together with members of your group. So with that, I want to share the instructions. This assignment asks you to share what you've learned from your articles with your peers. It's pretty simple, pretty quick. If you're in a group of two, this shouldn't take more than, say, 20 minutes to catch up on your articles. If you're in a bigger group, maybe closer to 30 minutes or something like that. But essentially, each student's going to take about 4 to 8 minutes to share what they've read in their articles. So this isn't reading the articles or reading the abstract to your peers. This is, feel free to use your notes. If you've taken notes on these articles, you can use those. But as best as you can, I want you to share your understanding of what you've learned from these articles. And so take a few minutes, 4 to 8 minutes, to talk about all of the articles that you think are going to be useful to the project and share that with your peers. Then the peers can ask questions if they have any questions, follow up, more detail. If they hear something that might connect with their information, they can ask about that. So it's kind of just hopefully a fairly low stress discussion about the articles you've read. That's really what I'm looking for here. So you kind of have your own time to talk about them, but then discuss, ask questions about them. This would also be a great time as you all finish talking about your articles to pull out things that you each found were interesting and maybe focus your final presentation towards that. Or maybe realize, oh, hey, all of us are touching on this. Maybe that's something we should add to our final presentation. So this maybe half hour or so meeting, if you're in a bigger group, maybe like 40, 45 minutes meeting together, would be a really great chance to catch your peers up on what you've been reading and what you as a group want to do going forward with this group project. So after you've done that, sharing about it, again, I want you to be sharing from your notes. Don't write a script for this. It's just I want it to be, how much do you remember? How much do you know about your articles? That's part of it, is to get familiar with discussing this research and these things with your peers. So this is kind of a less intense environment than recording it in front of everybody when you're presenting at the end point. So after you have done this, I might need to make my face a little smaller here. Oh, change that. So also fill out this peer discussion report. So if you're in a group of two, really easy. You just download this, fill out your peer's name, fill out your name, and let me know, based on this rubric, do you think they deserve a 6 and a 4? Do they deserve a 2 and a 2? So how well did they understand their articles? How confident are you in your peer's ability to do well in this presentation going forward? It's okay at this time if you're a little worried about your peers' understanding. That's part of this process. It's building up on top of each other, talking about your articles, talking about it just with your peers will get you ready to, in the next couple weeks, write things like a script, write presentation slides about this topic. So you are getting more familiar. So it's all right if it's not perfect. You might still give them a 6 and a 4, even if it's not entirely perfect. But if you are a little concerned, let them know that. Tell them, hey, I think you should re-review this article or something like that. That would be a really good thing. Your peer won't see this peer discussion report that you turn in unless you share it with them. Feel free if you want to do that. But yeah, I'll see this. So if you're in a group of 3, copy and paste this into like 2 pages, and then just one of the pages is for one of your peers, the other page is for the other peer, and just let me know. Is their understanding good? Is their understanding pretty good, not so good, or pretty poor? And then how confident are you that they understand the topics that they've been reading in their articles? So if you additionally want any comments, you don't have to put anything here, but if there was something specific you would say want the instructor to address, that would be a good place for that. So pretty simple assignment. You do have to meet together. That can be in person, that can be on Zoom. But again, it should take 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, depending on the size of your group, to chat about your articles, present what you've learned, and then have some questions back and forth. And I think this would also be a great opportunity to start setting some goals for the next couple weeks coming up of what to do with your group project. All right, so that's it. Email with any questions you have.